surprise teams that weren't expected to contend, teams that simply went about their business on the ice. All were waiting for those final seconds to tick off, and the burst of emotion realizing they are the champions. When a hockey dream can become a reality, it is the Memorial Cup.
Hello, Instagram.
I'm on a mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. Run wide. I'm on a mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go.
Welcome to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. It's Reed Duffy and Brandon Scott with you for the first of our second round matchups in the Sorrento division. Telluride has been decided for round 3. Sorrento wide open. It is Allan McShane and the Oshawa Generals against Trevor Longo and the Vancouver Giants. Oshawa in the dark blues with red and white. It's Vancouver in the whites, trimmed with the black and red as we are well underway, and Justin Sourdif is on the board. 1-0 for the Giants on the pass out front.
Yeah, that's definitely the way you want to start the game for Trevor Longo as he cuts inside, a little shovel pass, and then backdoor pass again before burying it. So a lot of guys touching the puck before it goes in.
Sort of from Nielsen and Florchuk to open the scoring in this one as Byram will carry the puck forward. Byram leaving off for Florchuk. His shot bravely blocked on the way through. Another chance, and that one offside as Jordan Cooey got the stop, but there I was wondering about that rebound at the side of the net, Brandon, until I realized it was offside.
Exactly, the blue line gets you by the bell.
As the puck brought right back in by the Vancouver Giants. Chance from out top, and Byram stripped away by Allan McShane. We saw McShane utilize himself and Philip Tomasino to great effect in round 1. He's going to have to here as well, as Trevor Longo had a very impressive performance in the first round. Shut out Max McHugh and the London Knights as the puck played into the right wing corner. Now out front, opportunity there, rolled away from Byram. Back at the line, drove it through the crowd but wide of the net. Jacob Winterton looking ahead. Plays it through the middle of the ice. Velati thought he could step in the way. Couldn't get a piece of the puck. Chance brought down off the right wing boards. Now went up and over the top of Cooey's goal.
Trevor Longo was definitely, after round 1, one of the players we were like, you know what, this guy could have a shot at raising the title, or at least one of the favorites. And so far, he's been looking just as strong.
Velati played it on to McKinney that time, and that puck off target. Now Nielsen up ahead, moving to his forehand, and that one up and over the top of goal as Jordan Cooey laid out and did not let him by. Harrison into the offensive zone, the impressive rookie. Couldn't find a way through the crowd. And it'll be played up ahead for Sourdif. He's got one in the game already. Hits the brakes, fires, save made, and that'll be hung on to 9:55 left to play in the first period.
Yeah, Allan McShane and the Generals in round one, they had themselves quite a doozy. Needed overtime, and then Phil Tomasino with a beautiful goal to lift the Generals into round two.
Puck played around back of the net. Ennis up ahead. Gagne wide. Puck will be taken by Whitaker. Back for Gagne, and that one played into the offensive corner. 8 minutes left in the first period. Puck captured in behind the Vancouver goal. Sprung ahead. Shepard trying to race forward. Turn to his backhand. Delays. Fed out front. Nobody home. Whitaker working wide. Little self chip off the boards. Catches it through another. Whitaker to the net. Backside wanted McSorley. Just wouldn't go. Puck played the other direction. Driving off the left wing. Turns. Delays. Back to the line. Lease across. Stepping down is Longo. Lease. Back again. Longo with space from the right point. Delays. And that one up and over the top of the net. Generals trying to find the counterattack. Worked along. Whitaker had a couple of nice dance moves the last time he was in offensive territory. Left off in the corner. Whitaker gets it right back. Playing out to the middle. Wanted Tomasino in front, but just couldn't make the connection. Giants carry right back in. 2.5 to go in the first. We're going end to end in this one, Brandon. These two teams, no time to waste.
Exactly. It's all let's get another one.
Ennis on for Michaud. Now to Tomasino. He was just pushed off the puck in neutral ice. Taken right back over the line. Chance in on goal. What a stop by Jordan Cooey.
That was a big-time stop by a big-time goaltender there, Reed.
Had to have it, and he did. Puck played out of the zone, taken right back in. Tomasino, Michaud, back for Tomasino. Couldn't get the short side to work for him. Sourdif will have it right at the end of the first period. We saw a little bit of everything in that first frame, Brandon. Physical hockey, some sweet plays, one goal for Sourdif, and a massive save at the end.
Exactly. The only thing this period might have been short on is goals with only one, but lots of action. As you mentioned, so many hits, so many saves, and I expect more in the second period.
Thanks for tuning in to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Be sure to follow the Canadian Hockey League on Instagram and Twitter by following CHL Hockey, and stay connected on Facebook by following the Canadian Hockey League. As we head to period number 2, Brandon, if you're in the shoes of if you're in the shoes of Allan McShane, you didn't have a lot of possession time with Tullio, Suni, Tomasino, or yourself in period number 1. What does he have to do in period 2 to kind of match the intensity that Trevor Longo's brought offensively?
Well, he just needs to make some quick passes. You know, Trevor Longo, he's super aggressive on the puck, and you have to move it very quickly, or he's going to try to turn it over on you, and that could lead to a mistake. So just get some quick passes and stick to the game plan. Allan McShane, he's very good at this game, and I expect him to get on the board here soon.
If you're Trevor Longo, you got to be happy with how the first period turned out.
Exactly. That's his style right here.
Nielsen up ahead to the front of the net. Cooey again. Big stop made. Tullio playing it on for Stepian. Now McShane. So far, the third round is all OHL and WHL. 3 OHL teams, 1 WHL team. Who's going to add to their league's numbers in this one?
One thing I noticed during our interview with the Medicine Hat champion Shevkovsky, he says he practices with Trevor Longo coming into the round 2 matchup today. So it's going to be a big watch to see maybe that's paying it off. So far, it's paid off for Lucas.
Sounds like a bit of collusion. The puck is brought in over the line. Obviously, we kid, folks. We kid. As Kenneth Leipert feeds on in front, and they score. Puck was tossed right in front of the Oshawa goal. And right on the doorstep, the Giants are going to double the lead with Michael Kvasnica, who will find the back of the net.
Yeah, it's hard to miss when you're that close to the net right there, and he makes no mistake about it. It was a great play to fight off the defender and really muscle his way towards the net with the puck, leaving it on a tee there for Vancouver to get another one.
So some work to be done now for the Oshawa Generals. Down a pair. Long way to go just yet, though. Kvasnica, pardon me, on the goal. And right back out. Kvasnica again. Ostapchuk tried to bring it into the offensive zone. Stripped away, and the Generals cut across the offensive line. Ennis turned back. Looking to get back into the offensive zone is Tomasino playing along for Winterton. Now in front of the net for Suni. That one just wouldn't go. Those are the guys that McShane needs the puck in the hands of. Suni. Gonna start ahead. Working down the right wing side. Plays deep. Turning with it, there's Harrison. This way and that. To the line. Working down. No shot chance there. And the puck will be turned around. David Jesus back for the puck. Can't get control of it on the bank pass. And it's the Giants twisting and turning off the right wing boards. Brown at the line. Waits back on for Shepard, and that one fouled off. Harrison on to Suni. Working the right wing. Fired it towards the goal. Thought he caught the keeper off the line there. Just couldn't get it to go. And the long play ahead is going to be icing against the Giants as McShane, for good measure, makes sure that David Jesus lays out to get the icing call.
Yeah, you really got to love Oshawa's game right now. They're doing a great job at moving the puck around and slowly but surely increasing their offensive opportunities.
Puck at the side of the goal. Michaud couldn't jam that in front. Brewer steps back. Puck played away. Now back to the right wing side. Plummer in behind for Shepard. Shepard out top. Brown delays, and that one picked off before it could find Shepard in the left wing corner. Gagner on for Harrison. Trying to step through one, trip down. Power play coming for the Generals with 5:46 left in the second. This is one of those big opportunities, Brandon.
Yeah, this is exactly what Oshawa needs if they want to get back within striking distance of this game. Just use this man advantage, stick to the game plan, and hopefully find the back of the net.
Nick Draffin for tripping. Kenneth Leipert off the draw, around back of his own goal. Florchuk stepping his way ahead. Around a couple of Oshawa Generals. Puck played out front for the chance. And that one deflects up and out of play. Minute 28 of power play time still to go as Allan McShane wants to get something going, and Trevor Longo threatening shorthanded. Longo off the draw, tried to catch Kui backing into his net. Harrison in over the line. To the slot, tried to feed that along. Delayed penalty coming to the Giants. And it looks like we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 56 seconds. So a fairly lengthy one here with 4:42 left in the second period.
Yeah, this is a big moment in the game right now. Oshawa, they need to have success on a 5-on-3, or this could eventually maybe even cost you the game.
Seth Bufaro heads to the box. Tomasino on the draw, not able to get it away. Kenneth Leipert around the back onto Bowen Byram. He's able to slide past one. Byram to his backhand, tries it, and Leighton Moore back to clean it up in his own end. Tomasino, 20 seconds of 5-on-3 time to go. Tullio using that advantage, tried to play it to space in the middle. Wanted Suni, puck played off the boards and out. Leighton Moore goes back for it. Down to a 5-on-4, but still 50 seconds. Moore charges in over the Vancouver line. Moore out front, Bowen Byram's on the spot to pick it away. Nielsen works his way forward to his backhand. In the right wing corner, puck gets knocked loose. 5 seconds of power play time left. Plummer picks that off in the middle of the ice and wants to turn forward. We're even in full 5-on-5. Allan McShane and the Generals were never really able to get set up there as Tomasino goes back through his legs across the front. What a stop!
What a move.
Ostapchuk the other way. Tries it. Cooey saw that one go up and over the top of his goal. Suni the other direction as the Generals looking to get a little bit more creative offensively. Suni tries it at goal. Puck played into the right wing corner. And that'll be turned right back around. Brown now ahead with 4 seconds left in the second period. Shot goes well wide of the Generals' goal, and that will do it for the second period of play. Things got creative there at the end. Brandon, Vancouver up 2 after 2.
Exactly. That was a great period by the Vancouver Giants as they really shut down that 5-on-3. That was a big opportunity for the Oshawa Generals, and the Giants and Trevor Longo seemed to stall them.
Thanks for watching the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Be sure to enter for your chance to win daily prizes and a chance at winning a grand prize of a $1,000 prepaid Visa gift card. Today's promo code is STINGER. Enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial eCup. Once again, today's promo code is STINGER, and you can enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial eCup. To the third period we go, Brandon, and what do you expect in the final frame?
Well, I expect more of what we're seeing. We're seeing very precise plays as both these teams they like to move the puck. They like to be very methodical on how they move out on the ice. So I expect more of that in this third period.
McShane on the draw with Florchuk, and there's Velati. Velati up ahead, puck taken away from him. Nielsen along to Byram. Byram into space on his backhand, turns. Now twists back down low. Up top, Kenneth Leipert. His drive, blocked on the way through. And that'll be taken right back by the Giants. Kenneth Leipert up for Nielsen. Nielsen delays the zone entry, now jumps around one. Loosens up for Sourdif, save made by Cooey. McShane going to work his way wide, and the puck will be played back to Bowen Byram. 4 minutes gone in the third period. And Byram crosses the line offside.
Yeah, it looks like he just tried to do a little one too many moves when crossing into the offensive zone there. That's a good call by the referees.
Puck played forward, Suni. Off the wing, feeds back to the line. And that connection just not made. Drive ahead. And the Giants control the outside on the left wing. Ostapchuk tried to play for the point. Suni got a stick lift in. Puck bounces off a couple of skates. Twisted along for David Jesus and out of the zone. Longo. Circles. Up for Horning. Horning into the offensive end. Blocker saved by Cooey. Winterton for Tomasino. Just step around his man. And that'll be played back to Longo at the side of his own goal with 11:15 left in the third period. Long play down the rink. And Cooey will see that at the side of his net for an icing. Generals need to create something here on one of these offensive zone draws, Brandon.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Trevor Longo is trying to kill this clock as well. Looks like he's circling back and taking his time.
And a trip down in the corner will lead to another Oshawa power play. Again, huge opportunity here. They've kept the deficit at 2 as Brett Harrison gets tripped down in the corner. An opportunity to have it as Jackson Shepard heads to the box.
Yeah, exactly. The Generals, they need to get something going here on the man advantage. They've had an ample opportunity so far, but they still need to bury one.
Byram around back of his own goal, looking to start out. Knocked away as Harrison takes. Harrison over the offensive blue line. Hits the brakes, plays back to the point. Moore walks on, fed McShane. Couldn't get it loose in front. Florchuk out of his own zone, overskated it initially. Now gets knocked down, and it's going to be 4-on-4 for 55 seconds. 9:21 left on the clock here in the third. As William Ennis heads to the box. So lots of room on the ice now, Brandon. See if one of these two teams can get creative with it. Souni in over the line, looking for an opportunity out front, curls back. Open man at the point is Moore. Played it across, but his defense partner had backed off, and the puck will come out of the zone. Charging ahead to the front, Brown on the 2-on-1 as Plummer found him, but shot was blocked. 21 seconds left, 4-on-4 as Plummer drove the net. That's knocked away, and Brewer will play it on to Tomasino. Now Leighton Moore attacks left wing side for Tomasino to the forehand. What a stop!
Unbelievable.
Not the first time we've said it in the game. Probably won't be the last. With 8:10 left to go, Vancouver now on the power play, but they've stolen away two near sure goals for the Generals.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything Allan McShane and the Generals could have done on that play to change the outcome. That was just robbery.
Tomasino tried up ahead, but he was 1-on-4. 5 seconds left in the man advantage. Nielsen turns, has a look over his shoulder at the line. He had Longo there, but took the long shot, and Cooey was able to battle it off. Tomasino up ahead. We're even in full 5-on-5. Nielsen playing it along. Sourdif back for Longo, who wants to drive into the offensive zone. Nielsen follows. Puck play to the end boards. Brewer's there for it, and he'll gun it ahead. Stepping to the outside, playing across in front for Harrison. Save made again. Harrison trying it once more off the backboards. They got one. Oshawa cuts the lead in half. Michaud on the doorstep finally cracks the goose egg. It's the first goal that Vancouver has surrendered in the tournament.
Yeah, this is just impeccable. You kind of had the feeling Allan McShane was going to find the back of the net with the Generals here, as they were applying some solid pressure. They just had no puck luck. And then now coming out of the corner there, slides across, one-timer to the back of the net. And now it's going to be a race to the finish line. I believe white knuckle hockey is what you would say right now, Reed.
You got it, Brandon. We are right there now. 4:10 left to go, and a penalty coming to the Generals.
Oof.
David Jesus is going to head off for tripping.
Yeah, that's tough for the Generals that finally got a bit of momentum, finding the back of the net, and then the next play taking a penalty. That's a tough call by the Generals, but we've seen stranger things happen in the Memorial eCup.
Well, we've seen Allan McShane score on a shorthanded breakaway in overtime. So we'll have to see if there might be a little bit of magic for the Generals as Bowen Byram on the intercept carries forward. Puck played back to the point. Nielsen runs his man off. Carried back along Sourdif to the front of the net. Save made by Cooey. Now it's Byram to the front. That one won't go. Kenneth Leipert, who galloped low, plays it back. He'll have it back, middle of the line, on to Sourdif. Played it off the end boards. The pass worked out on the indirect. Sourdif gets it back. Up top, Byram is backing towards the middle. Instead, he'll keep it to the outside. Byram tosses in front. Cooey makes the stop. Puck taken into the corner. And now charged ahead by McShane. Across the Vancouver line, McShane pulls up, under a minute to go. Feeds on, they tie it! In desperation time, the Oshawa Generals have this one tied at 2. Ryan Stepian, backdoor feed, And this one may be headed for, well, maybe we shouldn't just say it yet.
Unbelievable play, Reed. I cannot believe what we just witnessed here. The Oshawa Generals storming back with a beautiful one-timer. Finds the back of the net. We have a tie game with 57 seconds remaining on the clock. Just unbelievable. This General team.
He needed the desperation late goal, Brendan, and he got it.
Yeah,
after killing a penalty.
This Generals team has really caught fire, Reed.
Longo up ahead, 40 seconds to go. Jacob Winterton takes the puck in his own end on to Philip Tomasino. Tomasino moving to the middle of the ice with speed, working wide to the middle, tried it, and that one deflected wide of the net. Kvasnica. Back to the line, Longo. Back for Kvasnica. In front, they score! With 11.2 to go, Ostapchuk at the side of the net may have just put Vancouver into the third round.
That is unbelievable. I cannot believe the action we've seen in the final minute of this game, as that was just a hard pass, just deflected behind Cooey, as a great heads-up play by the Giants here that realized the open man, just getting a twig on it. And oh my, what a game, what a finish.
What a tip from Ostapchuk on the end to get that to go. Generals are going to pull their goaltender here with just 11 seconds left, and, well, it may not help them as it's going to hit the empty net. Draw was lost. Cooey was on his way to the bench, was trying to recover. Shepard's going to hit the open goal. And Trevor Longo is going to head to the third round with the Vancouver Giants.
This game was an absolute battle, Reed, start to finish. It was some tight hockey, and as we mentioned, you coined the phrase white knuckle hockey. This has pretty well been since the puck drop, and it looks like the Giants have doubled up on the Generals with no time to spare.
Brown plays it back through neutral ice, 2 seconds and 1 to go, and Trevor Longo was up 2-0. Allan McShane tied it with 56 seconds to go, and then 2 late ones for Longo lift the Giants into round number 3. Trevor Longo will be standing by with Brandon Scott when we return after this. Welcome back to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Thrilling end to this one. Trevor Longo gets 2 goals in the last 11 seconds to take a 4-2 victory. He'll head to the third round, and he's standing by right now with my broadcast partner.
Trevor Longo, welcome to the broadcast. And what's even going on through your mind right now with that crazy finish in this one?
Yeah, I mean, that's the exact word I would use. Pretty crazy finish. I thought I had it up 2-0, but he had a huge comeback, but big goal late.
Yeah, so let's talk about that last minute of the third period there, where Oshawa, they tied this one up with 57 seconds remaining on the clock. At that point, did you kind of feel like this game might head to overtime, or did you know you had enough time to strike back?
I was playing back a little bit. I thought I had to be more aggressive with the final minute. So, back in my head, I was thinking overtime, but I was lucky to get one there late.
And then 11.2 seconds remaining. That's when you scored. Walk me through that play.
Yeah. I had it at the point. He was closing me off. He played really well defensively. But Chuck, he was going to the net hard, so I just hit him and he redirected it perfectly.
And also in the previous game, I interviewed Lucas Szeskowski, and he said you and him practice coming into this round of the tournament. Has that paid off for you?
Yeah, for sure. He's good. Obviously, he's another big win. So I don't get too many wins against him, but, he's really nice to practice against basically all morning. So that was fun. He's a good guy.
So should we expect more practice times before round 3?
Yeah, for sure. He's a good opponent. So whenever he's available to play, I want to practice against him.
Awesome. Thank you, Trevor, for joining me on the broadcast. And again, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
Trevor Longo moves to round 3, becomes the first member of the Sorrento division to do so. He will take on the winner of Sherbrooke and North Bay. Our next game coming up. But Brandon, what a final minute.
Yeah, that is just insane. My heart is still beating. I've got goosebumps from that last minute of that game. That was just tremendous action. It's so glad we got to witness it as part of the Memorial eCup.
It's going to be a little crazier when we come back. Luke Moncada leads his North Bay side. The Comeback Kings, they came back from 5-0 down in round number 1. They'll take on the Sherbrooke Phoenix. That one's coming up next.
For 60 teams across North America, pursuit of this trophy is at the top of their list. It's a goal they aim for when they first pull on a team jersey. It's not an easy road, from training camp to the grind of the regular season, the hopes of a long playoff run leading to a league championship. This 9-month journey brings out the best, and all focus is on the final step. If the Stanley Cup is the holy grail for the National Hockey League, the Memorial Cup is the elusive prize for junior hockey. Weighing just over 40 pounds, this symbol of excellence is engraved with over 3,000 names that tell a story of the young men who have competed for it. Young hockey players have dreamt of winning this title, of being named champion. Icons of the game have challenged for it, but fell short. The cup was first handed out in 1919 to honor and remember those that gave their lives fighting World War I. In 2010, the Canadian Hockey League rededicated it to the memory of all fallen Canadian military personnel. For many players, this is the summit, the best they will ever be, the highest mountain they will conquer. For others, it will be a chapter in a career about to unfold at another level. The list of winners is impressive. Powerhouse teams that delivered. Surprise teams that weren't expected to contend. Teams that simply went about their business on the ice. All were waiting for those final seconds to tick off, and the burst of emotion realizing they are the champions. When a hockey dream can become a reality, it is the Memorial Cup.
Welcome to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. We're in round 2 in the Sorrento division, looking to decide our round 3 matchups. One part of this bracket's already been decided. Trevor Longo and the Vancouver Giants will step forward to face the winner of this game. It's Colin Ratt and the Sherbrooke Phoenix taking on Luke Moncada and the North Bay Battalion. I'm Reed Duthie, pleased to be joined by my broadcast partner, Brandon Scott. And Brandon, this one should be fun. The Sherbrooke Phoenix won their first round matchup in a nail biter, while Luke Moncada had the comeback of the tournament from 5-0 down for a 9-6 victory.
Yeah, exactly. That was just impressive to say the least by Luke Moncada to come back in this one, or at least in his round one. As I was saying there, Luke Moncada, he had a phenomenal performance to be able to come back like that. So I'm wondering if he could carry off any of that momentum coming into this matchup.
Well, you've got to wonder. And when you take a look at the bracket and what we have seen so far, the Telluride division was decided earlier on today. Sarnia and Saginaw will square off in round 3. Hamilton and Medicine Hat. As now we get into the Sorrento division, Vancouver awaiting their opponent. Coming up later on, you'll see Rio-Noranda and Victoria, and they will take on the winner of Mississauga and Barrie. Right now, it's been good to be the OHL, although Trevor Longo put a dent in it for the second time in the tournament. And now we see the Quebec League with their first chance to advance teams, Brandon. They did not have a good first day 8 days ago in this tournament, but they really caught fire as things went on. They'll have a chance to send both Sherbrooke and Rio-Noranda into the third round in the Sorrento division.
Exactly. Rat he had a phenomenal game. He's a tough competitor, and I expect this is going to be a tight game as we've been seeing throughout today.
You see, statistically, the advantages turn the side of the Sherbrooke Phoenix, but as we've seen all the way through this tournament, the statistics only take you so far. It comes down to what happens when the game gets going, and it looks like we're going to head to ice level in just moments. The Sherbrooke Phoenix are a very good team in this tournament. Colin Rat had a very good start, but Brandon, if you're Luke Moncada, you just got to draw on what you did in round 1.
Exactly. In fact, if you could take anything of that, is maybe not digging himself a whole 5-0. There's not too often you could come back from a lead like that. So hopefully he could continue to just ride this wave that he's been on.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend going down 5 again to open it up. It'll be the Sherbrooke Phoenix in the blue, trimmed with the white, the North Bay Battalion in the whites, trimmed with the green, black, and gold. As Brandon, the first chance for the Quebec League to send a team through.
Exactly. In Sherbrooke, that they certainly have a solid team.
Puck is down. We're underway as Poulin will toss it into the offensive zone. Henderson back for the puck. Moncada on to Cole. Working his way through neutral ice. Matvey Guskov will catch up. Trying to keep possession, and little over and back on the blue line will be offside. Face off outside the Sherbrooke line. Draw one back for the Battalion. Rose onto Michaud. Tried the middle for Moncada. Taken away. And it's Robert ahead. Robert to the middle. Couldn't find anyone there. Moncada off the boards. Guskov tried the middle for Coe. That one swept this side and tossed around back of the net. Poulin, his shot. That one turned aside by Verbetic. Moncada up ahead. Working down the right wing side. That one stolen. Mayotte kept it alive, but now Perron in on goal for the breakaway. Perron backhand. Save made. And the puck taken by Rose and behind the North Bay net.
Yeah, that was a big save there by Joe Verbetic.
Steal again. Tardif onto Perron. Perron backhand for Tardif, and that one knocked aside as Paul Christopoulos will get back for the puck onto Evans. Evans delays to Russell. Back across for Primo, and there's that over and back again for the offside. 14:01 left to play in the first period.
Yeah, both teams a little quiet to begin this game. They're both still trying to figure each other out.
Seal in over the line. Knocked away from him as Evans will bring the puck forward. Bernard got up and into his face. And the puck will be stolen just inside the North Bay line. The Battalion with 3 ahead. Paul Christopoulos, the defender, in the rush. Playing low, Evans. Can't get that through the corner, and it'll be played up and out for Peach. Knocked loose from him, Russell. Back across the line. And on seal, back in for the Phoenix. He's knocked off stride. First power play of the game will go the way of Sherbrooke.
Yeah, so we know how big the man advantage could affect your the outcome of the game. This is a big opportunity here for Sherbrooke to get the first goal of the game.
Massive opportunity if you're the Phoenix as Schluting tries to bring it up and out. Bellamy keeps that alive, plays on in front, and that one careens into the corner. Guskov on for Mayotte. Mayotte trying to drive wide, hits the brakes, centers, nobody home. Guskov back in behind the goal looking for Mayotte. That one taken aside. Poulin up ahead, and another penalty coming to the North Bay Battalion. Pacey Schluting is going to head off for tripping. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Sherbrooke Phoenix for just over 50 seconds.
Yeah, Luke McCanna's got to not be too happy with his squad right now. A little bit too undisciplined 5-on-3s are pretty lethal for the outcome of the game.
Puck played off the draw to the line. Bernard into the middle for Crate Belisle. And that one up and over the top. Verbetic jumps on top of it. And he'll hang on with 26 seconds left in the 5-on-3. And then a little bit of conversation after the whistle.
Yep, but cooler heads will prevail.
Draw one back by the Phoenix. Crate Belisle on to Tardif. And that puck played all the way back into the Sherbrooke zone. Not what they were looking for. Bernard. 5-on-4 up ahead. Drive from Poulin to the net. Peach, next layer on the backhand. Crate Belisle was looking for the one-timer. That's not going to work. 30 seconds left in the man advantage as the puck will be played for Bernard once again. On to Poulin. Poulin, fans on it. Looked like a stick got in for the Battalion. And North Bay with a chance to push ahead. Rose tried the back pass. Evans came through to free it up. There's Mayotte. And Rose will get a chance to have a do-over, essentially. Alex Chrysopoulos centers the puck looking for Evans. No luck there. Poulin works it on for Peach. Peach works wide. Swept away from him with 5.5 to go in the period. Curry has an opportunity to the front, and he was just bothered enough from the backside to not get a good shot off. Rose on the feed from Stevens. Bombs one towards goal that's kicked away. Gay up for Peach. And Peach is run out of room by Mayotte. Jackson wanted Curry through the middle. That's stolen away and thrown right back in it for Bedeck's goal. He'll have to hang on with Peach right on the doorstep. 3:04 left to play in the first.
Both teams are doing an excellent job of not really giving up a whole lot to the other team, as both of them are playing shut-down defensive style hockey right now.
Jackson trying to charge out of the zone. Thompson plays on for Arnsby. 2.5 left in the period. Arnsby back for Schluting. On to Thompson. He'll turn. Play low for Jackson. Puck taken away. And now on for Kreutzer. Up ahead. It's stolen back for the Battalion. Racing in for the drive. Jackson off a beautiful back pass. And that one just wouldn't go. It's Jackson once more. On to Deneau. Deneau can't get it cleanly through the crowd. 10 seconds left in the period. Thompson drives. That one bravely blocked on the way through. Thompson will get it back at the point. On to Jackson. Thompson with it once more. Drives one towards goal. Another block. And we end the first period scoreless. Haven't said that too many times throughout the Memorial eCup. And we want to say thanks for tuning in to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Be sure to follow the Canadian Hockey League on Instagram and Twitter by following CHL Hockey, and stay connected on Facebook by following the Canadian Hockey League. Brandon, what are your thoughts through one?
Yeah, it's honestly been a very quiet first period, and as you mentioned there, not too many times if we could say there were still goose eggs on the board after one period of play, but that's the case in this one. Both teams not giving a whole lot up to the other one in terms of offense.
Shots were showing 6-1 in favor of Sherbrooke. You got to think that should be a little bit closer, but Sherbrooke had, 4 or 5 blocks in that opening frame.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like they have John Tortorella behind the the bench there. The way they like the buy-in defensively.
Just soak them up as Christopoulos. I'd hate to see Seth Jones' shins after a game, I'll tell you that.
Nope.
As Henderson, that's ice bags. That is a lot of ice bags. As Christopoulos back for the puck onto Guskov. And he's going to send that the length of the rink for icing against the Battalion. Sherbrooke will get an offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, one thing that's been intriguing is Sherbrooke. They've been kind of owning the faceoff dot. Let's see if they could get an opportunity quickly off the draw.
Bolduc shoveled that one all the way back out high. Verbetic made the stop as Kreutzer didn't get what he wanted on the shot. And it'll be the Battalion to bring the puck ahead, working wide. A chance out in front. Moncada tried to jam it right at the doorstep, and it wouldn't go. 15.5 to be played in the second period. Phoenix tried to dump it in. Henderson bats it down. Perron's there. Henderson steals right back. Moncada across to Russell. He'll skate in, working the right wing side. Has a look over his shoulder. Thought about driving the goal. Tried the wraparound. That was denied at the side of the goal. And that'll be taken on. And Kreutzer will have that out of the zone to Tardif. Tardif on the right wing for Sherbrooke. No entry there. Cuts across to try the left wing. Tardif fires. Save made by Verbetic. Puck will be swept onto and played ahead to Russell. Back for Primo. Now Evans. Russell once more. Tried to feed the middle. And Samuel Lavai will hang on to that one.
Yeah, exactly. Just looked like they couldn't get enough mustard on that shot to really fool the goaltender.
One thing we haven't talked about in this game, we've talked a bit about Verbetic and how he's been for North Bay and their goal, but Samuel Lavai appeared in the CHL Top Prospects game this year. Pretty solid goaltender for the Sherbrooke Phoenix to have backstopping them.
Yeah, he does an excellent job of maintaining the twine behind him.
Got to interview him. Very nice young man. As the puck will be played up ahead. And it'll be carried just outside the line by Bernard. Bernard along to Anseal. And that puck will be stripped away and fired the length of the rink. North Bay feeling a bit of pressure there. Just decided to have the pressure taken off and fire it all the way down the frozen river. They'll take the face-off in their own end.
Yeah, and again, I talked about Sherbrooke's dominance on the face-off dot. You have to wonder if maybe he has a set play in mind that he might want to try out.
Primo in over the line. Delays. Nice little this way and that to free some space. Gets it along to Thompson. Didn't get what he wanted on that. Puck was knocked down in front of the net. Up and out of the zone. Phoenix looking for the counterattack. Thompson's in the way. On to Jackson. Thompson once more. Wanted to play wide. Across the middle of the neutral zone. That was picked off, but not for long. As Jackson takes right back. Wanted it ahead for Primo. That gets knocked down. The Phoenix look to enter the zone with some speed. 5.5 to play in the second. Schluting takes it from behind his own net. On to Thompson. Now for Alex Christopoulos. He gets bumped off, and Voyeur will play it ahead. Voyeur on to Poulin. Poulin around the back of the North Bay goal. And nothing happening there to the outside, but a penalty coming on the trip. Sherbrooke will go to the power play with 3.5 left in the second. Opportunity to get something on the board.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that we have yet to see a goal in this game. You have to wonder if maybe this power play could lead to it.
Short-handed rush out of the zone. Chance for the Battalion ahead, but that gets knocked down. Bernard back up ahead for Poulin. Swept away by Guskov. And Paul Christopoulos will bang that one down the length of the rink. Guy up ahead. Threw a check. Tried to drive the front. Paul Christopoulos was there to knock it loose. Henderson bats it away. Plays on for Guskov. Guskov with a drag around one, but Bernard was there. Tosses it right back into the North Bay zone. Henderson for Moncada. Can't get a clean hold of that. Back up ahead is Peach. Cuts to the middle. Poulin saves it at the line, drives it to Verbetek's goal, and he'll hang on. Face-off will come to his left. As we approach the end of the second period, just a minute 26 to go.
Yeah, Luke Moncada doing an excellent job not allowing any movement inside to the Sherbrooke on that power play.
Primo along to Russell. Catches out top, Rose, drive, blocked down, and Robert will play that along for Poulin down the ice. Icing against Sherbrooke that time. 7.9 seconds left in period 2.
As we already saw a goal today with less than 11 seconds on the board.
Coe's drive nearly had it there, but Lavai was able to knock that away with the blocker. It'll be cleared the length of the rink, and that is going to do it for 2 periods of play. Thanks for watching the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Be sure to enter for your chance to win daily prizes and a chance at winning a grand prize of a $1,000 prepaid Visa gift card. Today's promo code is STINGER. Enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial eCup. Once again, today's promo code is STINGER. Enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial eCup. Brandon, we're through 40, and this one, I think, unlike any game we've had so far in the tournament, nothing on the board thus far, but that doesn't mean we can't see a breakout in period 3.
Yeah, it's almost a little unbelievable that there's still nothing on the scoreboard right now. Both teams are just doing an excellent job of shutting down their respective defensive zones. They're not allowing any pucks to come towards the middle, and all the shots right now are coming from the outside, and those are incredibly hard to get in. So I think for one of these teams to get on the scoreboard, they need to find a way to drive that puck closer to the net.
Poulin in over the line, leaves off for Robert. Tried it in front and no avail. Puck carried along for North Bay. 2-on-1 develops and Halavai slams the door shut on Guskov. Poulin knocked away by Moncada. Guskov through the middle of the ice wanted it. Taken away by Voyer. In behind the net. Puck is centered by Robert, and that one knocked loose by Coe. Coe across the line, Moncada. On for Guskov for the shot. Second chance, Moncada tried to knock it through Lavai, and that one wouldn't go.
The rebound was there for the taking. Just nobody was in the right spot at the right time.
Puck played up ahead. On goal, they score! A nifty move, cutting it over the line, and the Sherbrooke Phoenix have opened the scoring in the third with Alex Olivier Voyer from Kreutzer, and it's 1-0 Phoenix.
This was a big goal by Colin Radd, and he is fired up right now, I can tell. And that was just a big-time goal. You knew someone was going to find a way to get to the back of the net. Now, Moncada has a history of coming back, but time is now on the radar right now. He's definitely going to pick up his game in this third period if he wants to tie this one up.
Yeah, Colin Radd has done a spectacular job keeping Luke Moncada, who scored 9 goals in the first round, to nothing so far as Evans centers. And Lavai will knock that aside. Perron up ahead. Perron trying to pull to the front of the net, and that one turned just wide by Tardif. That could have been a real backbreaker as Primo the other way. 13 minutes just over left here in the third. Henderson shovels along. Christopoulos cuts in from the blue line. Low for Primo. Couldn't get it over to the forehand as Perron will take it. Knocked loose. Christopoulos keeps everybody on side for Primo. Still gets that away for Peach. Sherbrooke going the other way. Peach waits, brings it out front. Save made by Verbetek. Peach to the boards. Bernard up top. That one into shin pads out in front of the net, and Deneau will play it ahead for Arnsby. Back for Deneau. Knocked loose. Henderson skates back for the puck. Braden Henderson trying to get over the Sherbrooke line, but too much traffic through the middle of the ice as we're down to 9 minutes left in the third. 1-0 for the Sherbrooke Phoenix. Christopoulos to the end boards. Puck pulled out of the traffic. Rabouin fires. And Verbetic will get on top of that one.
It feels like Colin Ratt and the Phoenix right now got a little bit of momentum after that goal. They've been peppering Joe Verbetic again, but again, it's tough to get goals in this game.
Yeah, this one has been really tight checking and just nothing beating Verbetic, and Alavai saved for one as Curry up for Stevens. Cuts through a couple in neutral ice. Establishes zone presence. Stevens steps down. Has a look over his shoulder. Gets run over there for his troubles. Monroe Boucher up for Poulin. Poulin steps in. Waits. Fires. Blocked on the way through. Verbetic plays it aside. Schluting on to Stevens. Stevens works his way ahead. Down to 5 minutes to go. Around a couple. Plays in deep. Alex Christopoulos to the end boards. Picks it up there. Feeds across. They tie the game. 4:24 to go. And once again, Luke Moncada authoring a comeback. Josh Curry from Christopoulos and Stevens.
Yeah, just unbelievable. I don't know whether or not Moncada sleeps with a horseshoe under his pillow at night or something. He finds a way to come back. You cannot rule him out whatsoever.
Oh, great moves to get into the offensive zone from Robert that time, but it'll be pushed out. Bolduc saves in neutral ice. Bolduc has it freed up. Chance in on goal to the backhand. Save made by Lavai. Oh, that was a game saver right there. Poulin over the line. Voyer. Now for Poulin. Tried it back in front. Guy for Kreutzer. To the front of the net. Kreutzer has it back at the point after it was deflected. Voyer steps down. Gets it back. Forehand. Blocked. Poulin from the corner. Trying to free it out front. Poulin, second effort. Played it across, and he's going to draw a penalty with 54 seconds to go. And it looks like he's going to shift the line around here, perhaps.
Yeah, it looks like he might be moving his power play unit together.
Okay, interesting look. And now goes for the timeout. I'm not sure if he's entirely liking what he's having a look at here.
Looks like he's really stacking up the one power play unit.
It looks like that's what he's going for as Thompson heads off. So some coaching moves made by Colin Ratt.
Yeah, a lot of in-game audibles being called right now. Let's see if it will pay off.
As Voyer on for Crete Belle-Isle. Now Poulin on the backhand. Turns in front. And that one will be held onto by Verbetic with 3 Phoenix right on the doorstep.
Yeah, so far this power play unit is looking fairly good for Colin Ratt in the Phoenix.
Henderson off the draw from Moncada. 35 seconds left in regulation time. Puck brought forward. Henderson out front. They score! Luke Moncada, shorthanded with 31.7 to go. He's done it again.
Just unbelievable. Luke Moncada using his own self to get the go-ahead goal with not a lot of time remaining on the clock, as it's been a fairly quiet game for North Bay, and they just really started surging in this third. And again, defying all odds, it feels like. And that's what's happening here.
Are you kidding me? What worked from Luke Moncada, but he's still got some to do. Puck played up ahead for the empty net, missed up and over the top. Caught along for Tardif. Tardif trying to free it up inside the North Bay line. Christopoulos is there. Stolen back. Tardif, now Poulin. Into the offensive zone. Chance ahead. Save made by Verbetic. Puck pops to the corner. Tardif turned over. Moncada has to get it out and does. 2 seconds to go. Puck left behind at the line. And Luke Moncada, for the second time in the tournament, pulls off a comeback victory. He'll be standing by with Brandon Scott when we return. Welcome back to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. A stunning comeback victory once again for Luke Moncada, his second of the tournament. He's standing by with my broadcast partner, Brendan Scott.
Luke Moncada, welcome to the broadcast. Another game, another comeback victory. How are you feeling right now?
Feels good there. Colin was a good opponent there. He played some solid team defense. He really shut it down, but we got that late one there, shorthanded, and feels good.
Now, do you play with a couple horseshoes lying around, or how are you feeling now that you almost need a comeback to come back?
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with luck. I think throughout the game, there's chances either way, and then I just scored more goals than he did, so it's all skill over here.
In this game itself was a bit of an odd one where you went 40 minutes without seeing a goal on the board. Was that increase how nervous you were coming into the third?
Well, the longer the game went on, I just kind of got more comfortable with him. The way he played a trap, really sat back and tried to shut it down in the neutral zone. And then I just tried to play some solid team defense too. And then luckily I got a couple breaks there in the third period and came out on top.
Did you have a game plan at all coming into that third period?
Well, I just wasn't too worried about what he was going to do. I knew what he was going to bring my way, and then I just knew that I had to get across the blue line there and make something happen, and then worked out for me twice there, and like I said earlier, we got the win.
Now, have you been practicing a lot coming into this round 2 matchup?
No, not as much as the last game. I kind of took this week off, just chilled out, watched some movies, Netflix, stuff like that, and then going into today, I didn't really play too much. Wanted to make sure that the thumbs and the hands were not overworked or anything like that. So, yeah, like I said, not too much practice this time around.
And what are you going to take away from this game coming into a potential round 3 matchup?
Well, I think that I like the way he played defense. I might incorporate some of that 1-4 trap into my game. But other than that, I'm just going to stay the course. I know what I need to do to win, and I'm going to continue doing that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on the broadcast. And again, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you very much.
Well, what a victory it was for Luke Moncada. Brandon, again, in a comeback fashion, gets the 2-1 victory to send himself to the third round. He'll have a tough test again, taking on Trevor Longo and the Vancouver Giants. Well, we're going to find out who will take the next step into the Sorrento division for round 3 when we come up next. We're down to our last 2 games of the day, which will decide that final Sorrento bracket moving into the third round, and we'll open up with Carter Murchison and the Rio Noranda Huskies taking on Ty Yoder and the Victoria Royals. That one coming up next.
For 60 teams across North America, pursuit of this trophy is at the top of their list. It's a goal they aim for when they first pull on a team jersey. It's not an easy road, from training camp to the grind of the regular season, the hopes of a long playoff run leading to a league championship. This 9-month journey brings out the best, and all focus is on the final step. If the Stanley Cup is the holy grail for the National Hockey League, the Memorial Cup is the elusive prize for junior hockey. Weighing just over 40 pounds, this symbol of excellence is engraved with over 3,000 names that tell a story of the young men who have competed for it. Young hockey players have dreamt of winning this title, of being named champion. Icons of the game have challenged for it, but fell short. The cup was first handed out in 1919 to honor and remember those that gave their lives fighting World War I. In 2010, the Canadian Hockey League rededicated it to the memory of all fallen Canadian military personnel. For many players, this is the summit, the best they will ever be, the highest mountain they will conquer. For others, it will be a chapter in a career about to unfold at another level. The list of winners is impressive. Powerhouse teams that delivered. Surprise teams that weren't expected to contend. Teams that simply went about their business on the ice. All were waiting for those final seconds to tick off, and the burst of emotion realizing they are the champions. When a hockey dream can become a reality, it is the Memorial Cup.